That's not going to open, is it? That's not going to open at all. What a scumbag. Oh, there's a jet though. I wonder where the airport is. MJ! 34 months MJ, so since I've got Prime sorted, I can now do this. So close to 3 years. Much love. Thank you, MJ. See the truck when I get on a straight bit of road, yeah. Let's see, we're getting off here. Farmer's Dynasty got that classic Unity look to it. I think I know what you mean, Whiteland. Do you like your mince pies cold or warm? Either. I mostly eat them cold, but if you warm them up and put some cream on there, oh, they're so nice. We're in Italy, we're in the northern part of Italy, so we're not in the Italia DLC. We're in the reworked part of Italy, which comes free with 1.30. What happened to Identity? It's still being developed. They do a weekly stream, but you can go and watch it. The developers stream every week and show you what they're doing. There's a newsletter as well. I think it's going to be a pretty big game when it comes out, if they get it right. Is this all the rebuild as well then? David John Gibbons, you'll get this one day. I don't know, you race your cars but you don't get in a truck. Why not? Why not? Look how expensive this game is. You can get this game for less than the price of one car in iRacing. The whole of Milano is rebuilt to perfection. We'll be the judge of that. Can we get a link to the Identity stream? And I can't remember what their Identity, what the stream name is now. Does anybody else know? Wait, what? I got a green light here. Did you say perfection, Nathan? Did you say perfection? I beg to differ, mate. I nearly had an accident with a tram because the lights told me it was safe. That's hardly perfection, is it? And now look at the situation I'm in. I think you need to review this perfection you talk about. Look, oh, I'm done. I'm done. Get away from my trailer. I'm going first because I've got a better Scania than your Volvo, okay? Now, call me naive, but I reckon that tram is going round in a circle. Just around that block there. Hey, Pringle. Is it just ETS2 today? Anismus, what else were you thinking I would play today? Anismus. I don't like that poster very much. That dog doesn't look very friendly to me.
Oh, yeah.
Chris94, the trains are basically AI. So if you're blocking, they will stop for you. But never be sure about the AI. Yeah, but how do you account for the lights there, Chris? God's Italian cousin. God's bodyguard. Mike 6, thank you for 20 months. I believe I can fly. I believe we're going straight on here. I think we're basically doubling back, aren't we? I've been busy replacing over 2,000 signs to notice non-perfection of Milano. Hey, you said perfection. I was using your words. Man's 2034. I bought an expensive... Wait, expensive? TV not long ago and paid in cash. Apparently almost everyone pays it monthly nowadays. Oh, I don't pay. What I do, man, is I chuck it on the credit card, then I don't have to pay for it for about 4 weeks and then pay it off. Thanks for keeping me busy during half time. You're welcome. I'll bring you a hot dog if you want. Does somebody want to see the outside, I think? There you go. Hang on. See outside. Always. Pay monthly, it's always more expensive. Unless you get it on 0% interest, you know, free. You don't like hot dogs, how about a burger? I never offered you a hot dog or a burger, Cat. You can go and get your own. Are you watching the game, Cat? UK mains have more power than USA. I don't know if that's true. They have more voltage. I don't know about more power. I don't know what the ampage is on a US power. I think US uses 120 volts, the UK uses 240, but I don't know what ampage the US is at. Can I please buy you all a curry or a pizza? Okay. I'll buy you all one pizza and you'll have to share it between you all. Because that's what you said. Buy us a curry or a pizza. 120 volts, 15 amps. Okay, so the UK, I think, is 240 volts, 15 amps. But most are fused for 13. There's the airport. Fun. Do you know how filling that is? That 1/2100th of a pizza. You're hoping to get a PC for Christmas and you want this game. Got any starter tips for me to be able to afford a Scania? Morgan, you'll be able to afford a Scania after you get to about level 3 or 4. the game will offer you a loan, but you wouldn't be able to buy one of these yet because you wouldn't have the money for it. Basically what the game does at about level 3 or 4 is it gives you a bank loan. And with that you can afford to get your first truck. But you'll be struggling in the early days to pay the loan off. And you won't be able to configure a truck like this because you need to get a higher level to unlock a lot of the accessories that come later. But it doesn't matter. Once you get beyond about level 15 or 20, money will start to come in at quite a rate. It's a weird game, Euro Truck. In the beginning, it's a financial struggle. Later on, money just rains in constantly. Like, look at it. 621 million. And every day it just adds up. Like, it's impossible to lose that money. So the early game is there, quite difficult. Mid game, you start to get a lot of trucks in your fleet, and then end game, there isn't really an end game. David John Gibbons, I can probably have a key lying around. I can probably give you a Euro Truck. So don't go buying it. I can probably bung you a key. Just message me. Weather 982. Thank you for 29 months. Weather. Danny 666 for 51 months. Man's 2034. I read. Your level 5 profile has 3 trucks and 2 drivers at 25 grand. That's not bad. There's a junction up ahead that may look familiar if you've played Pro Mods. Did you copy pasta something? You look tired. I'm fine. I actually had a lie in this morning. I was tired yesterday. It's not from Pro Mods. It's a new and better version of the same design. Gotcha. Why don't you play on a Thursday Tractor Sim 2018? What? I don't even know what that is. Chain boost. I don't go for achievements. I never have. The idea of chasing a 100% map achievement does not appeal to me one bit. I may have to not use my load cell pedal for this. The game wouldn't even recognise it. Like, it'll recognise the pedal, but it won't use the load cell. Like, it won't use... If you've got any of those little vibrator things that's in the Fanatec pedals, that kind of thing, it won't use that. That mug. Do you like the mug? What colour is the mug, guys? Green. Correct. If you said green, you got it correct. It's nice to see you're still alive after the TV purchase, Ottawa. Yes, I felt the same. Sorry you couldn't be on earlier, your Wi-Fi was rubbish, but you're definitely watching it now. No problem. It's not an issue. Do you know what's weird? I've not heard the Nokia ringtone thing going off to say that we're late. Do I feed Pringle? I try not to overfeed him. Anismus, yeah. Scania's always been the favourite. I use a C920 webcam, yeah. To be honest though, Peepster, it's more about the lighting than it is about the camera. Oh, that's a bit awkward, isn't it? Who's Pringle? Did I just see that? Who's Pringle? Wow. You must be new here. Ooh, that's going to turn a bit too aggressively. Your cat loves dolls, waiting for him to come on. You've never learned of me, the legend that is Pringle. Pringle is the most modest person you will ever meet. Without Pringle, there would be no green screen. Oh, the Nokia phone's finally ringing. They want to know while I'm reversing the trailer. They want to know where I am. Are you serious? There we go. Oh, we need a level 77. Like phones you up as you're as you park in the trailer. Can you park it a bit quicker? You're a bit late. Where are we? Verona. So ideally, I'd like to go west, and what we could do, we could loop round that, go west, then go out this way. So west to maybe Torino would do. So we go. Whoa. That's a very interesting trailer that's going a very long way. Oh, I'm not taking a thingy again. Let's try over here. That goes west. That goes to Torino. Butter. Mackerel, empty pallets. Change the beacons to the construction ones. Could do. They look pretty good. I'm not really too fussed about it, to be honest. What time of day is it? 14:07. What I might do is I might skip till the morning and see if the job market brings in anything better. Morgan, I do have a discount code for Track IR, yeah. Glover. Year of the Squirrel, will you ever play The Sims 4? It's a fun game. I have thought about playing The Sims 4 on stream. I have thought about it. I think it would be fun. But there's always more games to play, isn't there, Year of the Squirrel? I like that one as well. It's a pity it's gone the wrong way. I like that trailer. It's been a long time since I played a Sims game. I think I could, we could have a laugh with it. I could name people in Sims 4. I could name them after the mods. Just for the giggle. Mods are like, you what? Oh, look at the truck and trailer combo again. Findus. I was enjoying the hunter yesterday, actually. That was pretty interesting. Yeah, we know Sims is made by EA, but if we look past that, it's a fun game. I need to get some fuel. Let's have a look at the map. Right, because we want to go... take a massive detour. Then we're going to come over here. And...
welcome back.
Wait, what?
Nutter.
Said that bit I was going to go down? No, it was back here, wasn't it? What was the bit I was going to... I know I was going to do that. I thought there was something else over here. We'll go that way anyway for the giggles. Findus's crispy pancakes. Yes, it is. You can take the south road around Milan. Can we? Well, I guess we could. There's not really much new, though. Wow, if we go that way, it completely reroutes us. There's only that section. Let's go that way. Stream just flows, Cosmonaut. See you later, bro.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Let's get in that lane. You probably need an Origin account for Sims. I've already got an Origin account because I've got Battlefield. I've had an Origin account for a while. Gamma 10. Have a good one. See you Thursday. Renegade would love you forever and a day if you played The Sims 4. Whoa, look at that. That's pretty cool. Can't remember that. City was a bit of a pain to revamp. So many sloppy old techniques were used here. Spoken like a true artist. You have The Sims 4 and it's quite enjoyable with some custom, what? Content. When you say custom content, do you mean purchasable DLC, or do you mean like workshop stuff? What do you mean? Is there any PO Box tonight? There is not, I don't think. Hang on. Oh, there's one letter, I think. I think there's a letter. The Sims 3 is better, missed a large open world and no loading screens. How can The Sims 3 be better than Sims 4? How does that work? That's a nice combo. Pity it's a Renault. See ya! Wrong lane, pal. Wrong lane. Mods that you can find, but you can also get DLC. Please play $5 to unlock toilets. Is it that bad? I'm not playing it if it's that bad. No, The Sims 2 is best. No, The Sims is best. Good night, Mrs. Frosty. Brand new scanner is sitting in my uncle's yard waiting for me to jump into, but waiting on my broken leg healing first. Oh no, Penfold. Dan's Gaming spent over $500 on Sims and DLCs. $500? Oh. Wow. Did he, I mean, what did he get for that? Was it worth it, or was he doing it for science? I mean, flipping heck. That's a lot on a game. Oh, hang on, need to get fuel. Venga! 52 months, just got back from a scenic trip around the northern island of New Zealand. Wow! Flew down to Wellington, then trained to Greytown, returned, then 11-hour scenic train trip from Wellington to Auckland. Wow, dude, GG. I'd like to go to New Zealand at some point. What I'd like to do, I think, Venga, is if I ever get my pilot's license, I'd like to go there and fly, because some of the scenery in New Zealand is spectacular. Sims sound like people in a pub closing time on a Friday night. I love the way the Sims talk. They basically invented that talk. Hanamana Hanimani? It's just brilliant. You spent €500 on models. Blimey. Have a good night, D-Duck. Oh yeah, flying to New Zealand is going to cost. You're flying around the other side of the world, you can't expect it to be cheap. Series amazing, I did the South Island last month and the North this month. Blimey. We got friends that emigrated to New Zealand about 10 years ago. They emigrated there and then they'd been there about 18 months and they lived in Christchurch and then the earthquake struck. If anybody remembers the earthquakes in New Zealand, they were quite bad. It was terrifying for them. live in New Zealand? Oh, I thought you lived in America for some reason, Avanga. I didn't realise you lived in New Zealand. I thought you lived in the States. Simon D, thank you for 39 months. Family member immigrated to Houston and some months later got hit by the hurricanes. Oh man. Oh boy, didn't expect that. Sarah Joku. No, you're not Miss Doyle. Just waiting for him to make his appearance. Yeah, Man Maze, I forgot to send an email again, Man Maze. We talked about this on Thursday. Still waiting for the Intel stock. Apparently there's a shortage on components. I don't know which components specifically, but on the new platform, the new Intel platform, there's a big shortage, I think. Don't know what's going on. You saw the movie Thor last night. I've seen that. I enjoyed it. 1 second. Can't work out where we're going here. Oh, I see. We go straight on. Crikey. Yeah, patience, Man Maze. What's annoying is if they don't sort it out shortly, we're going to miss the Christmas deadline for orders. Gamer Dad, 7 months. Wonderful to see your mug back on my screen. Keep on trying. Thank you, Gamer Dad. The next event that I will be at, honey girl. Well, the last time I got asked that question, there's no events that I know of that I'll be at in 2017. So currently, as it stands, as of today, the next event would be Insomnia, Spring Insomnia, and then Truckfest. Nice weather they've got here. You penciled in Insomnia for August. Oh my god, slow down. Hang. Texas 650. Simcopter contacted EA about a week ago with the question if they had a press copy available. EA gave him The Sims 4 with all the DLCs. You could try that approach to see if they have the same for you. Wow, I'm amazed EA did that. That's crazy, Texas. I'm genuinely surprised by that. I would have thought EA would just turn around and go, and you are? I could try. Rohan, I don't think they're only automatic. I'm fairly confident that they would offer a manual version. But I like driving manual. It's more fun. No, well, you know what's funny about that though, Texas? Is Dan's Gaming is quite a big streamer, and he basically forked out $500 to buy all the DLC. And Simcopter, who is relatively a lot smaller than Dan's Gaming, just emailed EA and then they just gave him it. It's like, what the heck? Did Dan just not think of this? This is quite nice scenery. See if we can grab a little photo. Imposing photograph. Yeah, I know who Node Cubed is. I've been asked that question before. Why is it when you play Frogger you dive hit the water despite being a frog? Well, because just a game is jumping from lily pad to lily pad. So if you miss the lily pad, you lose a life. I mean, if you're a frog, why do you have 3 lives? Have you asked yourself that question? It's just a game. Simcox explained that while streaming back he was surprised to receive it from EA. Well, the other thing is Dan may have thought I'll buy it and then I can say whatever I like about it, whereas if they give me 500... Like, if Sim gets given $500 worth of stuff and then he doesn't like it, he's not going to sit there and go, this is rubbish. Whereas Dan will be like, I've paid for this, it's rubbish. Wow, that rain went away pretty quickly. Three brothers that's trying to cross Wyland. Sure, if that's what you want it to be. Good night, Pa. You don't get those options for taking in job photos. How do I get access to it? What do you mean you don't get the options, Mad Monk? It's built into the game, you just click photo. Handy Hemi, how you doing? I've noticed the AI tends to try and take the auto pass. That blinker is as fast as the mark. It is quite quick. Do you have any upcoming simulation game that you want to try? I think Aerofly 2 is being released, like full version in December. Might like to try that. Hang on, have we gone the right way? Oh, yeah. But other than that, not really. Not this year. I don't think there's anything major now coming out on the sim side this year. House Flipper. It's not really a sim though, is it, House Flipper? It's just a game. Am I sick to death of Eurotruck? Me? No. Why would I be sick to death of Eurotruck? Yeah, but Identity's not coming out this year, Rohan, is it? Identity's a 2018 game. BCS, my first driver I hired in ETS has just driven 1 million kilometers in the Iveco Stralis I gave her then. I bet she will drive longer in it and be happy to wait for the Scania S inside of a Streamline now. Do you know what? Because I have such a stupid amount of money, I may go round to all my AI drivers and just give them all Scania S's. It won't make any difference to the game, but you know, having a fleet of Scania S's would be kind of cool. Oh god. It's coming out next year. I don't think it's coming out this year, Rohan. Unless it's some kind of early access version that I don't know about. Do that today. It'd take me a while though, Connor. Watching me click on every single AI and say, here, have a Scania S. Dual core, yeah. It would have been nice if they'd have added that to the game. Seeing your own drivers and where they are on the map would have been really cool. They said the first module is coming out in March 2018. There you go. Do you know Jacksepticeye? I do know who he is. No, you can't see. In the multiplayer, Gazpode, in the multiplayer, what... Because it's not an official multiplayer, what it does is it removes all the AI from the game and then injects into the game engine the positions of the players. So, in effect, it replaces AI drivers with real drivers. So you can see each other, but you can't see AI. Because it can't synchronize AI across each driver's client, if that makes sense. Because it's not official. You're getting Christmas lights on the lamppost for the first time, they're putting them up. Now, you're easily pleased. You really are, Chippy. You really are easily pleased. I am not using the foggy weather mod now. Do you remember when PewDiePie said he was going to delete the channel at 50 million subs? Yeah, has he done that? No, of course he hasn't. I don't know what level the Model R becomes available. Why would he delete his channel? It's a publicity stunt. It gets everybody talking about it, so they all share his channel and link to the video. Then he gets loads of views on the video, loads of new subscribers, and then doesn't delete the channel. That's how it works. When you got all those boxes of mince pies, which ones are the best? I don't know, Heapster, actually. I've not really done an official test. I've just been kind of nomming my way through them casually. I'm being very careful though to make sure I've got one left out of each box. I've had so many mince pies this year, thanks to Captain Jack. He's just an attention seeker. You've never seen a PewDiePie video? I think the only one I ever saw was that one. Oh, come on, game. Please pull forward another meter. Okay. Bad Boy Shame, thank you for the resume. Beast Saber 81, I think I missed this. S6 month support for the best stream on Twitch. Keep up the great work, Silver Acorn Hype. I think I may have missed that one, Beast Saber. I apologise. Thank you for 6 months. Sainsbury's mince pies. I don't know if they were the good ones, actually. There were some ones that were very good, and there were some ones that were really bad. See where we are. Ah, yes.
Welcome back, Nutter.
What time does this job have to be in? Expected Sunday. Wow. Okay. It's tonight. RIP.